guys, this is Crystal coming back with another video. Get ready with me on this mauve look tone. I hope you enjoy.
Okay guys, so first I'm going to start by using my Smith's Rosebud Salve, and you can get this at Sephora or Ulta. Just hydrate those lips while we're working. Let us pin those hairs back. Those pesky hairs. By the way guys, I'm like freaking out because it's almost that time of the month, so please excuse that. Okay, so now we have our hair pinned back, it's time to start. And I don't really know where I'm going with this look. I know I kind of want to do like a mauve blush tone glam look, so let's see what we come up with. I did not pre-plan this, I just have a bunch of stuff laying out and we're just gonna play. Do the eyes, especially when I do something glam where I know I'm going to be like using heavier shadow. I want to make sure that I do my face last. And yes, we are using good old Scotch tape. I'm putting it at the back of my hand and I'm peeling it off. And we're just gonna align the corner of the eye to the brow like so. There we go. I know I probably look really silly, and I will look really silly for the duration of the eyeshadow application, but hey, it works. It works, and it's easy. And okay, so by the way, excuse my dogs if you hear like little footsteps. That's them walking around the house, so we're just gonna ignore that. And first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna prep our eyes. So what we're gonna do is use some MAC Soft Ochre paint pot to prep our eyeshadow, and we're gonna actually just use our fingers. So your fingers are your best tools sometimes. Now that we have prepped the eyelids, I'm gonna set it with a translucent powder. What we'll do to set that, we're gonna set it. Just makes eyeshadow not pull or tug at the eye. Sorry if this video is going to be a little bit all over the place. I didn't really plan this through, so we're just going to wing it. So I'm going to want to shape my eyebrows first. Anastasia's brow definer, and mine is in the color medium brown. So maybe we'll use that today with a combination of the powder. So I always usually start in the center of my brows and kind of work it to the tail. Hey puppy! Life of a fur mom. She has her head on my lap. Craves attention, I swear. Anyone else? She's an Akita. So does anyone else have a female Akita or a female dog in general that's just so attached to you? Like I could be upstairs taking a shower and they're not allowed, our dogs are not allowed upstairs. We have two and they're not allowed upstairs. So what they'll do is they'll just kind of, if I'm sitting on the couch, they'll sit like under my feet or around the couch somewhere. And then if I go upstairs to shower or like clean or do anything like that, they'll just sit at the bottom of the staircase and wait for me to come down. It is the cutest thing. And I'm using an oldie. This is an oldie. I don't even think they make it anymore, but it's the Urban Decay Brow Box, and it has two shades, a darker shade and a lighter shade. And I use the lighter shade to kind of go in to the inside of my brow, or like the side of my brow, because I don't want that to be so dark and looks like you have your eyebrows drawn in with a Sharpie or something. So I like to kind of take it and do strokes upwards like so and just feather it out to get kind of like a natural look on this side, and then I don't mind going darker as we go into the eyebrow to the end. And then I'm using my very well loved Carli Bybel palette with BH Cosmetics. I'm going for a mauve look, so I know this has a few mauve shades in it, and I'm using a fluffy blending brush and grabbing this lighter brown shade this lighter brown shade and this mauve color here. I'm going to throw it all over the crease and probably a little bit in the lid as well. Dust off the excess because this can be messy. And we're just going to go in. This can be very powdery, so be careful. And what's nice about having the Scotch tape, to be honest, is like you can like messily go in, and once the tape peels off, it literally looks like you precisely put on your eyeshadow when really like just went at it, you know? So we're flipping in. I brought you guys in closer so you can kind of see what I'm doing, but now I have just like the mauve and the light brown in my crease, kind of in my crease and all over my lid. Okay, so the next step is to go in with something a little darker on the outer corners. I'm going to grab the little palette by Morphe, came out a few months ago, and I'm going to use this dark brown shade right here to kind of give this some dimension. Use a slightly smaller blending brush, a little more detailed. And I'm just going to pat and just go in the outer corners there. Kind of spread out. Have a successful eyeshadow application. I think anybody can do it. It's so easy. I did not go to school for this. I'm not a professional makeup artist. I just love makeup and I watch YouTube. I'm going with this darker mauve color in the Carli Bybel palette. I know I'm going in and out of palettes. Hopefully it's not confusing. Taking a little bit in the crease, not too much, like halfway into the eye. And then I go back with this original fluffy brush and I literally just go back in and I blend, blend, blend. So I'm grabbing just a flat brush and I'm spraying it with MAC Fix Plus. Into my Nude palette by the Balm. I love this. I have the original one and I'm obsessed with it. So there's this color Flirty right in here. So we're gonna go in and kind of see what kind of magic it does. Tap off the excess. Subtle shimmer, nothing like extremely dramatic. Okay. Not bad. And then I'm gonna grab Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy eyeshadow. And I'm going to grab a pencil brush. Maybe I'll actually spray that with MAC Fix Plus as well. To kind of get that inner corner highlight going. Hopefully this is picking up on camera because in person it is blinding. I want to blend here so it's not harsh. I'm going to take this color from the Carli Bybel palette right here and I'm going to highlight my brow. Now let's do some liquid liner. I have my Inglot gel liner in 77 with my Inglot, I think it's 31T angled brush. So I take a little bit on the brush on both ends and then I'll take the cap like this and I'll kind of pat off the excess. And then I'm going to bring my mirror closer so you can still see me. I don't normally do liner on camera. When you're doing your wing, you meant to do like a thin one and then it just gets crazy like this out of nowhere. Sometimes you mean for a thin wing and it gets crazy. Alright, so that got a little bit out of hand and it's a little on the dramatic side, but it's okay. We're gonna work with it because girl, I swear, sometimes you just have to. You just have to. Sometimes your wing is on point and thin and great and perfect, and sometimes it's thick and you gotta work with it. So I'm grabbing my Rimmel London Scandaleyes waterproof kohl pencil, and I think just black as night. And we're just gonna. I know this part when I ever see someone on YouTube do it, I swear I cringe. Okay, so I'm also gonna a little bit in my waterline. Probably should have sharpened it before. And peel off our tape ever so gently. Now that we've got our eye look, should we put on lashes? Alright, let's put on lashes. So, I'm trying out these Huda Beauty lashes for the first time, and this is Scarlett number 8. How cute are these though, for real? Like I'm not the only one that's always wanted to do that, right? I know you did too. I know, girl, I know. So I'm using my curler by Tarte. It's dingy and messy, don't mind it, with my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. Just curl these bad boys so they blend in nice. And I'm using my eyelash strip adhesive, lash adhesive from Vegas Nay with Eyelure. I love this. Hopefully I can get these lashes on camera, or else we're gonna have to do it off camera, girl. First time YouTuber. I can't wait. So I kind of take the lash and I like to kind of wiggle it back and forth like this. And I'm like, you know, bend it to your eye shape just so it's a little more flexible when you put it on. It's not so stiff. How are you going? Sometimes what I like to do is I'll go in and kind of pinch the top lash, the natural lash. I love how these lashes came out. So pretty. So now we're going to move on to prepping the face for some foundation. And I'm going to use a combination of 2 primers. It might be a little extra, but whatever. I have normal to dry skin in general. Especially in the winter, it stays normal to dry. But in the summer, I am normal everywhere else, but I feel like I would get a little bit oily on the nose, but just around the summertime. So I'm going to go in with my foundation primer Radiance by Mercier. It kind of gives you that glow. And I'm going to go kind of all over my face, to be honest. Because, girl, you got a glow. And by the way, before I started, I had already washed my face and moisturized. That's very, very important. And then after I was done with doing my eyes, I did go wash my hands. I'm just a little extra like that. I don't know if anyone else is like that. So then I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Pore Minimizer, and I'm just going to go kind of pretty much only in the T-zone where you would have larger pores. So right in here, make that nice and smooth. Right in there as well. On the nose, on my forehead, on my chin. I matched myself this time. This is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Waterproof Long-Wear Liquid Foundation. So I am breaking out, like I said, so hopefully this gives enough coverage. Beauty blender, and I'm going to actually spray with a little bit of Fix Plus. So usually whenever I get color matched, the person ends up color matching me very incorrectly. I've had this happen with my Estee Lauder foundation that is like a shade or 2 lighter than me, and I make it work. I use bronzers and things like that, and it ends up working out just fine. But for this one, I color matched myself. I was like, I'm done. You know, I like foundations with a yellow undertone. I am Lebanese. I feel like the rest of my body does have a yellow undertone. I don't really like warm or pink undertone foundations personally. So I went with 4.0. You know what? The match is actually pretty good. Just make sure that everything's blended. I love the coverage it's giving me, to be honest. I think it's doing a great job at covering like my problem areas. So far so good. I am loving it. So now onto concealer. I'm using the Nars Creamy Radiant. I don't know what it's even called. Yeah, Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer in Custard. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set that right away and maybe bake a little bit too. I am using my Laura Mercier translucent powder under the eye, nose, around my nose, just anywhere where I applied the concealer. So taking an angled brush like this one, we're gonna go into our very beat up and very well loved Anastasia contour kit. This is light to medium, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Take it down on the jawline. Around the perimeter of my forehead. And then to kind of bronze, I'll take my Tarte Medium Tan Sand is the color, Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. And I will grab a large kabuki brush like this, very fluffy, and I will go kind of like, it gives you extra coverage, which is nice, but it kind of like doesn't just, oh, you contour, you know what I mean? It kind of meshes everything together. Just found that it works really well for me. So down my neck, of course. So going back, we're gonna just go back and bake a little bit underneath here to make our contour line very clean. And underneath my eyes, very, very, very gently. And to contour my nose, I like to use this really old, well, I don't think it's old, I think they still sell it. This MAC brush, it's a brush will hold a lot of product, so you really have to go light-handed with it. And I kind of go here and here. And then to make my under eye even brighter, yes, I know, extra, I'm gonna go with my MAC Mineralized Fit Finish in Light. Nothing crazy, and you might not see it on camera, but honestly in person or in pictures, it makes quite a bit of a difference. And then a little bit of my nose, on the bridge of the nose. Get it right, girl. So my lovely camera decided that it wanted to stop recording, and it missed where I brushed off so all I did was I brushed off the powder that was baking under here, and then I went in with highlighter first, and I highlighted with the same brush since it's clean and I haven't really used any color on it, and I used my Miro Luminizer by the Balm, looks like this, and I went in to like a C, a little bit on my nose, on my cupid's bow, and then around like the forehead, and a little bit on the chin. And then I went in, because we're extra like that, I went in with the highlight shades in the Carli Bybel palette, these two right here, and highlighted a tad bit more. And then for blush, right here, we're going in with MAC's Melba, oldie but a goodie. I'm absolutely obsessed. I literally wear this blush with every look I do. I'm just obsessed with this color. So you're gonna work it on the apples of the cheeks. I'm pretty much done with the face. I'm gonna go in and do my lower lashes, or my lower lash line. And I'm going back to the Carli Bybel palette right here. I'm gonna grab this dark shade, this dark mauve right here, and I'm going to go right under the lash line. Really just smoke it out. And I'm mixing the dark mauve and the light mauve right next to each other right here. Same with the other eye. And I kind of just re-blend everything in together. I know this is like an extra step, but if I wasn't filming it and I'm actually doing it for a night out, this would not take like so long, you know? So one last thing is I'm gonna go and touch my bottom lashes with some mascara. I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia brow gel and kind of hit my brows in case any powder got on them, and then it also sets the brows. So now it's time to do the lips. I like to kind of wipe my lips, take off the chapstick, and then any foundation. Okay, so I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 lip pencil in deep, and I'm going to line my lips. I'm not overlining. And then trying on this new liquid lip, I think it would go perfectly with this look. It is Huda Beauty's liquid matte lipstick in the color Muse. And this is also my first time trying her formula for liquid matte lipstick, so let's see how this goes. It has a strong scent. It has like a vanilla-y smell. So now the last step would be is I'm going to hit my face with a little bit of Matte Fix Plus. More is more. So this is the final look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. You get ready with me on this mauve. I love it. This mauve look is beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that is it for now. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.